Cryptojacking has proven to be incredibly lucrative for cyber attackers. For Tech Republic and ZDNet, I'm Dan Patterson with Danny Palmer. Danny, what is cryptojacking and how do hackers make money from it?
It's almost exactly what it says on the tin. Cryptojacking, as is suggested in the name, is an attack which goes, the end goal is to maliciously make cryptocurrency, which is obviously very big at the moment, has been big for a while with the rise of Bitcoin last year, and make money from it. In many cases where people want to generate cryptocurrency, they use their own computers, their own systems to mine it themselves. The attackers using this are, well, they're doing it maliciously, and they want to use someone else's computer, perhaps your computer, in order to mine this for their own ends.
How do I know if my computer or web browser has been taken over by cryptojackers?
For the attackers. That's the beauty of this type of malware. It's quite difficult to spot if it's able to bypass their antivirus software, things like that. Because unlike something like ransomware, which is in your face when it comes up, because hey, look, here's the ransom, demand it now, pay us cash. This is very secretive. It goes on in the background using your computer power to generate currency for the criminals over a long period of time. That's the key thing here. It's a long game for them because obviously mining cryptocurrency, which in terms of what the attackers tend to go for, it's things like Monero or Dash, not really Bitcoin. These things, they need a big network of computers to do this over a long time. But if you don't know about it, they can easily sit there and wait for the money to roll in. All the user might notice is that their computer is a bit slow sometimes, or that their fans are running with more power. But for many users, if you're especially running an older PC, that might just seem part of your regular package.
Is this an exe file that has hidden itself somewhere on my system? Is it in the browser? Where does cryptojacking run on my PC?
It can be all of those things. Sometimes it is delivered like many forms of malware in a phishing email, so you download a file that way. It can be done via sort of malvertising. It can be dropped on your system that way. There's even systems where it can and has been known to take advantage of vulnerabilities like Eternal Blue, Eternal Romance, to spread itself using the SMB vulnerability onto systems, so the user doesn't have to play a part in its distribution. It can just kind of appear. It's very sneaky, which makes it very useful for the attackers, and is one of the reasons why they're gravitating towards it at the moment.
And how do I get rid of cryptojacking software on my computer?
I suppose the best way to do it would be to, antivirus software will obviously get rid of that sort of thing, and there are some methods in which you can't help get rid of it. Some of them can be got rid of by sort of completely rebooting your system. Although I imagine if you've got loads of files there, unless you've got everything stored in the cloud, you're not really going to want to do that. So the best way to get rid of it is to avoid having it installed in the first place. I suppose be mindful, like in terms of everything on the internet, in terms of security, be mindful of what you click and where you visit, and be mindful of any sites that tell you can get rich quick from mining stuff, because I imagine there's a surprise in it for you there.
Well, as always, humans remain the intractable cybersecurity problem as well as solution. Danny Palmer, ZDNet, where can we go to learn more about cryptojacking and other forms of hacking and cybersecurity loopholes?
Of course, there's plenty on both those areas, on both ZDNet and Tech Republic. And for more on this particular area in terms of cryptocurrency mining and where its future lies, I recently published quite a long feature on this, which has a lot of insight from experts on where this is going and why it's going that way.